Hello everyone, this is Dr. K. Ramesh and today we are going to learn about presentation skills. Presentation skills are very important in our life. Students, engineers, businessmen, and if you take any person, so they need to give presentations in their life. As a student, we will give presentations for marks, for grades, right? As a businessman, you need to promote your business through your presentations. So presentation skills are very common in our daily life and today we are going to learn about how to develop our presentation skills and how to give a good presentation in our life. First thing, what is presentation? A presentation is a formal talk addressed to one or more people and presents ideas, information in a clear and structured way. So the first thing we need to understand that presentation is a formal talk and we are giving to one or more people. So the first thing is it is a formal talk and we are giving this presentation to audience. Whenever we are giving presentation, there is a purpose why we are giving this presentation. Maybe we are sharing our ideas or we are sharing our information to audience through our presentation. And coming to this presentation, what we need to keep in our mind, it is all about the audience. The presentation is all about the audience. Who are my audience and what is their background and why they are here, why they are listening to me. So the first thing, whenever we are giving any presentation, we need to think in the perspective of audience and why they are here and what they want to know from you and in which way they are interested, in which topic they are interested. You need to keep an eye on that aspect. And next one, your audience should feel captivated. Whenever we are giving presentation, we need to captivate our audience. That means we need to attract our audience through our presentation. So we need to make them involved in our presentation. Then only our presentation will become successful. Then it will become an effective presentation. So whenever we are giving presentation, it should be audience oriented and the audience should involve in our presentation. This is not captive. So here captive means nothing but prisoners. So that means we should not make our audience to sit. That means we should not force them to sit and listen to your presentation, right? How we need to give our presentation? Focus on what your audience needs to know. So you need to think in the perspective of your audience and you need to give your presentation in that way. So what they want, you need to give through your presentation. Then only they will listen to you attentively. Not what you know. So here, not what you know. So you are good at so and so topic, and if you're taking the topic for your presentation, at the same time your audience are not interested in the topic, then automatically your audience will not show any interest to listen to your topic. Then what will happen? Our presentation will not become a successful one because audience, they don't want to listen to your presentation. Maybe that may be boring for them. So because of that, what we need to do is, first thing, if you are excited about what you say, automatically your audience will feel that by your presentation. So the first thing is, first you need to love your presentation. You need to love your topic. So if you love your topic, then automatically your audience will love the topic. So normally what will happen, if you don't want to give your presentation, we don't prepare. So whenever we are giving presentation, we don't show interest on our presentation, automatically it will become a disaster for us because you're not excited about your presentation. Automatically your audience will not. So we should be excited about our presentation. Automatically our audience will become like that only. Your audience will too become excited to listen to your presentation. So first we need to love our presentation and automatically our audience will love our presentation. Presentations are purposeful, interactive, audience oriented. Purposeful, that means as a student you give the presentation. What is the purpose of giving the presentation? Because you need marks, you need grades. Yes, that is part of your syllabus. Because of that you are giving that presentation. And second one is interactive. Always we need to see that presentations are interactive. That means you as well as audience, they need to interact with each other. So it is interactive presentation. Then next one is audience oriented. All presentations are audience oriented. Based on the audience interest, we need to select the topic and we need to give the presentation. If you're not able to give in a good manner, automatically audience will not show you interest on your presentation. Three main purposes of presentation. The first one is to inform, to pursue, to demonstrate. To inform. So to inform is nothing but you are giving information to others through your presentation. Second one is to pursue. To pursue is you are giving presentation to change the opinions of others. That is persuasion or persuasive speech. Normally all public speeches come under persuasive speaking. Just by your speech you're motivating, you're changing the opinions of others. That is called persuasive speech. And third one is to demonstrate. So we are giving this presentation to demonstrate. So if you are showing any object and you are explaining about that object, how to use that object, then that is called demonstrative presentation. You can say most of our presentations are informative presentations. So we are giving information on a particular topic to our audience. 4 P's of presentation. What are the steps we need to follow to give a good presentation? The first one is plan, second one is prepare, third one is practice, fourth one is present. First we need to plan our presentation, second we need to prepare for our presentation, third we need to practice our presentation, and fourth one we need to present our presentation. First one, plan. Reason for presentation. First thing, if you are going to give any presentation, what is the purpose of giving presentation? First we need to identify that through this presentation I'm giving information to my audience. Through this presentation I am getting marks. So there should be a reason for our presentation. When we are planning presentation, first thing, who is my audience? This is very important question to us. First thing, we need to know about our audience. Then only we need to plan for presentation. First thing, who is my audience? Maybe your friends, maybe your colleagues. Yes, you need to identify your audience. Second thing, what is their strength? So how many members will be there? Maybe 40, maybe 50 members, maybe 60, maybe 100, maybe 200. So you need to identify the strength of the audience. That means how many members will be there in the audience. What is their background? What is the background of our audience? That means what is their educational qualification? Whether they came from BTech or a business background, a political leader or illiterate. So based on their background, we need to choose our topic. We need to plan for our topic. What do they expect from us? So do you have any identity before? So based on that, they will expect from you. So we need to reach the expectations of the audience. What do they expect from us? And next one is, what is your topic? You need to finalize your topic in planning. You need to finalize your topic. So those are my audience and this number of people will be there in the audience. Then this is their background. They came from BTech background and I need to select so and so topic. Then only it is interesting for them. And next one is how long it will be. Coming to the presentation, it is very important. You need to know before only how many minutes you are going to give that presentation. It is for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Based on that, we plan our presentation. So how long it will be. And the next one is where will it take place. So you need to identify whether it is in seminar hall or whether it is in the classroom, whether it is in the lab. First, we need to identify the place where we are going to give the presentation. Because why it is important, whether do they provide any mics or any mouthpieces for us to speak, or we need to give without any mic. So you need to identify and based on that you need to plan your presentation. This is planning for presentation. Under planning, you need to finalize your topic based on the interest of audience. And second one is prepare for presentation. So whenever we are going to prepare for any any presentation, we need to see that it is in a organized way. For example, starting with the title slide, introduction, advantages, disadvantages, conclusion. So normally we say like this, there will be an organized way. So coming to our presentation, we need to check whether our presentation in a organized way or not. So here the first question is, what is my topic? So you need to fix your topic. Already you fixed your topic under planning. So now once again you need to check what is your topic, and second thing, what is the central idea of your topic. So where you need to focus more in your presentation, which point you want to highlight in your presentation. So you should have clarity in that presentation. How it relate to audience, so whether this topic is related to audience or not. So under planning only we know the background of audience. So based on that background we are selecting the top. So because of that we need to once again check whether this topic is related to that audience, whether this is an interesting topic for them also, otherwise they don't listen to us. So based on the interest of the audience only we need to select the top. And next one is preparing an outline of presentation. This is very important whenever we are going to make or we are going to prepare for any presentation. We need to prepare outline of presentation. What is outline? So before going to prepare your actual presentation, you need to plan your outline of presentation. Yes, so my time is for 10 minutes. So there is 10 minutes and I am going to prepare for 15 slides for 10 minutes. So the first slide should be title slide, second should be outline, third one is so in so introduction, like that. You need to write down your notebook or you need to type how many slides should be there, what are the title of that each slide you need to fix. So outline of your presentation, where should be advantages, where should be disadvantages, where should be introduction, where should be conclusion, where should be thank you slide, everything you need to write down in your notebook. And next one is gathering relevant information from books, website, articles. So you need to gather information related to your topic because you fixed the topic, you wrote outline of presentation. Now you need to gather information from different sources related to the topic. And next one is preparing slides. Then you need to prepare the slides because we have already prepared the outline. So based on that outline, whatever the information you have gathered, you need to keep that information under those side headings. Then next one is keeping visuals and pictures. So we need to keep visuals and pictures in our presentation according to the content, context, whatever it may be. You can keep visuals and pictures in your presentation. That will be more interesting for the audience also. Then colors. So here we need to remember that if the background is dark, the text should be very light in color. So if you are preparing the slides, you need to take care that whether the text is visible to audience or not. So what is your background color of the slide and what is the color of your text, you need to check. If the background is light, the text should be very dark in color. So we need to keep in mind that whether our text is visible or not. Third one, practice. Be prepared well. In this, we are practicing our presentation. In first stage, you planned your presentation. Second stage, you prepared your presentation. Third stage, you need to practice well. Here, first thing, know your subject well. What is your topic? What is the content? And you need to know everything about your content. So if you are good at your content, automatically you can deliver a good presentation to audience. If you're confident on your content, automatically you will give clarity to the audience. So because of that, know your subject well. Get familiar with presentation aids. So what are the aids you are using? Are you giving any notes to the audience? Are you giving any handouts to the audience? So you need to know everything about it. Be positive whenever you are preparing for presentation. Yes, we do a lot of research and we prepared our presentation. presentation, we prepared our slide, then when we are practicing we should be more positive, because we are going to give presentation and we need to visualize our success before going to give our actual presentation. We need to imagine that yes, I am going to give a good presentation. So we should be very positive when we are practicing. Judge timing. So whenever we are practicing, we need to check how much time we are taking. So there is 10 minutes. I prepared 15 slides. Whether I am taking 15 minutes or whether I am able to complete in 5 minutes. So you need to check your timing also. Logical flow. So whether you are getting the flow, or that means fluency, whether you are getting the fluency or whether you are getting any gap whenever you are giving presentation, you need to take care of that one. Strong ending. That means your conclusion should be very effective. So you need to end very strongly. So you need to plan for that. What will be the conclusion of your presentation, and do rehearsals. This is very important. So you should be over prepared. More preparation should be there. That means more rehearsals should be there. So you need to know everything about your slides. So and so third slide, so and so will be there. Seventh slide, so and so will be there. So you need to know everything about your slides. Next one, presentation. So this is our fourth stage. Here we are going to present our presentation. So here, deliver confident. You should be very confident whenever you are going to give presentation, because you did a lot of hard work, you did research, you prepared everything, you practiced well. At any cost, you're going to give a good presentation. Because of that, we should be very confident whenever we are going to give presentation. So here, what are the things we need to follow? Dress well. At the time, we need to dress well. We should be neat, be well groomed, and you need to smile, be confident, eat light meal whenever we are going to give presentation. And next one, greet the audience. So before going to start your presentation, first thing what we need to do is we need to greet the audience. Later, introduce yourself to the audience. There you need to say about title of your topic, and you need to tell about yourself. And first impression. So whenever we are talking with any stranger, within 30 seconds, within 40 seconds, we have some impression on that person. Like that, whenever we are giving presentation, within 1 minute, the audience will judge you whether you're going to give good presentation or not. So because of that, we should be more active whenever we are giving presentation, and there should be first impression in our presentation. Because of that, we should be more careful, be active, be confident. Then we need to deliver our presentation. Outline. So our second slide should be outline of our presentation. So what are the main contents you are going to touch in this presentation? You need to keep in your second slide as outline of your presentation. Next one, focus on few ideas. So you are giving a presentation on so and so topic. So you need to select 3 or 4 points which are very important to audience. So those points we need to focus more in our presentation. Then the audience can able to remember those points easily, because we are focusing more on those points. And don't use excessive data in presentations. So normally what we do, we try to keep a lot of text in our presentations. So we should not do like that. Don't keep a lot of text in your slide. So your slide should not be overloaded with text. There should be less content, there should be less text on your slide, and you need to give more explanation. So just we'll go through what are the do's of presentation. The first thing is be active whenever you are giving presentation. And next one is be purposeful. Be purposeful. What is the purpose of giving this presentation? I am going to give information on so and so topic. You need to have clarity related to that presentation. Variations: vocal, pitch, volume, rate. So whenever we are giving presentation, so what type of pitch we are using, how is the volume, sound, whatever it may be, we need to check whenever we are giving presentation. Where we will check all these things when we are practicing at the time. If we record ourselves, then if you're listening to your recording, then you can understand that yes, we are getting gaps here. Here my voice is low, here my voice is high. Then you can able to identify in your third stage. If you are able to identify in your third stage under practice, then here you can going to give a good presentation. Be natural, so don't go for a foreign accent. So be natural to yourself, then be direct. Don't talk just in front of the audience, talk to them. So that means your presentation should be interactive, not one sided. It should be interactive. You need to ask questions, you need to interact with your audience. Next one is make eye contact with everyone in the room. This is very important. Yes, so and so is my friend and so is dear to me, so I want to look at only that person and I will give the presentation. Not like that. You need to observe everyone. You need to identify whether your audience are interested or not. Yes, based on that you need to change your modulation, your volume, your content, your topic, whatever it may be. Based on the interest of the audience, we need to change. We need to tell the stories sometimes. Because of that, we should have right eye contact with the audience. Then only we know the mood of the audience. Guide from the left of the board. Yes, so if you're giving any presentation, you need to stand left of that board, left of that projector, that means that screen, left of the screen. Next one, desktop needs to be clean, no screen savers. So if you're keeping your laptop, then you need to check that your desktop should be clean. Don't try to include all data. Use handouts for detailed information. Refer audience to our website. So here I already told you, don't try to include all data in your slide. So your slide should be less text, more explanation, then only it will be an interesting presentation. What are the don'ts of presentation? No verbal barriers like like. So whenever we are speaking, normally we make these sounds, so you need to take care of that one, and we should not have these barriers whenever we are speaking or whenever we are giving presentation. Don't speak too fast. So the presentation should be understood by our audience. Because of that, what is the main purpose of giving presentation? It should reach to our audience. So because of that, you need to speak a little bit low. Based on the pace of the audience, you need to talk. Don't stand blocking the PPT or visuals. Yes, you need to stand left side of that screen. No aggressive or submissive tone. So you should not be aggressive or you should not be submissive. So having less confidence or angry on audience or dominating the audience, it should not be like that. No complicated language, and we should not use complicated language, complicated vocabulary in our presentation. Swaying, rocking, fidgeting, pacing. So we need to avoid these in presentation. Hands in pockets. So we should not give any presentation keeping hands in. Secrets of good presentation. The first one is preparation, second one is rehearsal, and third one is be confident. Preparation. So if you choose right topic, if you gather right information, then if you do correct number of rehearsals for that presentation, and if you are automatically confident because you have the content, you prepared the content, automatically you will be confident in that presentation. These are the secrets of a good presentation. If you fail to prepare, you are prepared to fail. So the first thing is we need to try. If you try, automatically you will get the success. If you don't try, you won't get the success. So this is very simple. We need to do the hard work. Automatically success will come to us. So if you are stopping at the starting level only, we are not able to see the success in our life. Winners continue, losers stop. People who are doing the hard work, automatically they get success in their life. The people who are not trying, then automatically they are losers in their life. So do the hard work, automatically success will be us. Thank you.